It's March and I'm filming my love video for Feb. Isn't that a bit weird? But whatever. Okay, so I was supposed to post this last Feb 13 before Valentine's Day because like I felt like people would need the message of the video, but I was in a really bad spot last February, like prior to Valentine's Day. I was feeling out of the weather already and I was a bit sad. Yeah, I mean, I tried filming, but it didn't really have meaning to me. Like, I didn't get what I was saying, I didn't understand what I was saying, and I didn't believe what I was saying. Because of that, I took a rest. Nagpahinga muna ako sa social media. I deactivated all my social media accounts because I was like, this is a sad season of my life. So, I felt like social media was a bit toxic. Anyway, as I was saying, it was a really tough time for me because ito pa yung malala eh. My dad and my mom had a date. So, Feb 14 to. My mom and dad had a date, and my sister had a date with her friends sa Lasal. So I was like, I think I watched America's Next Top Model nun. I was watching on my laptop, and I was like, is this Valentine's Day supposed to be fun? I'm not even with friends or anything. I'm alone, like literally alone. And diba, if you've watched my previous vlogs, you'd know na one of the reasons why I want to do this is because I want people not to feel alone, and apparently I was alone, and oh no. I mean, I tried watching vlogs, but then the weight of the emotion was so intense that I was like, oh, I'm so done. I need to deactivate all my social media accounts, and so I did. During the social media break, it was intense. It was a little bit relieving on my end. Finally, I was able to focus on my Bible. I was able to focus on God. I was able to focus on myself and my emotions, everything. I was able to clean. I was able to rest well, rest my mind, rest my soul. Pero kasi, it was really good. It was a really good time for me to really step back and really think na, okay, I'm having a rough time now, but it'll be better. I just needed to turn everything off so that I can focus on what's really important to me. That is my family and friends and all that. Also, what happened 2 weeks ago, I was in a play. I was in a play of my old theater group way back in high school, and grabe. Okay, so grabe. I joined theater kasi I wanted to belong. I wanted to, since I kinda didn't want myself back then, way back when I was in high school. I was bullied kasi. So, I went to the theater group in order for me to become someone and not arte-arte ka dyan, ganyan. That's what I thought. Na parang, project ka, nakakalimutan mo yung sarili mo for a while, and then after that, okay na, masaya ka na. But then, well, it worked when I was in high school. But now, it was quite different. Because we didn't have characters. We went there as ourselves. And I was like... So, there was a part in our performance when we had to say what our most memorable thing in the theater group was. And I was like... When I wrote my lines, I was like, okay, because this is how I really felt. I wrote there na parang, I got to love myself, I got to understand myself, flaws and all, and blah blah blah. But when I was delivering the lines, I didn't. It was funny. I didn't love myself. I didn't really understand that I can be loved and I can be accepted for who I am. It was just one of those moments yet again, kasi nga hindi pa nga ako ganun ka-okay nun. It was one of those moments when I was like, really? And I was asking my co-actors, I was like, paano mo ba sasabihin ng medyo convincing itong mga lines mo? I didn't, sabi nila, kailangan mo lang paniwalaan yung sinasabi mo. And I was like, good luck sa akin eh. Ang linya ko is, I learned to love myself, flaws and all. Good luck. Kasi nga, I don't know. Hindi naman I don't know. Kasi nga, I don't love myself. I didn't love myself that time. So it was really, really hard to say it. Grabe lang yung love na naramdaman ko during that 2-week break. And I'm sorry for not posting. Ngayon, now that I'm filming this, mas nagkaroon siya ng sense sa akin. Kapag sinabi mong you are loved, alam ko na mahal ako. And it's really a miracle. For me lang naman. It's really a miracle what happened over the past 2 weeks na parang that brings healing to me. It's more of accepting na hindi na ikaw yun. Hindi na ikaw yung nakaraan mo, na hindi ikaw yung nangyari sa'yo. Mahal ka, kahit na ganito yung nangyari sa'yo, kahit gaano ka baboy, kahit gaano kasama, kahit gaano kadumi nung nangyari sa'yo, mahal ka pa rin. Mahal ka pa rin ng mga tao sa paligid mo, ng pamilya mo, and if yung mga tao sa paligid mo, yung pamilya mo, hindi na ipaparamdam sa'yo, ako na magsusorry on their behalf. Ako na yung magsusorry kasi hindi nila naparamdam sa'yo yung dapat mong maramdaman. Hindi naman dapat, pero yung kinakailangan mong maramdaman. Kasi love is a need. We all need love and we all crave for love. We all want to belong, we all want to feel na mahal tayo ng mga tao sa paligid natin. And I just want you to know that you are loved. Despite your flaws, despite your weakness, you are loved. And I think that's the thing that I'm trying to learn right now. Matatanggal yung performance, yung pressure to perform sa'yo. Because, to be honest, I was like, I felt it in my bones na parang, kailangan ko mag-perform para ma-prove ko sa taong to na nagbago na ako. I felt like I needed to prove myself na nagbago na ako, the change is here, na I'm a changed woman. And I feel like ganun din sa past, sa lahat ng nakilala ko sa past, na parang, I need to perform, I need to prove to them na, this is new. And it's hard, to perform. It's hard to be someone it's hard to prove yourself to the world. It's hard to prove yourself to someone kasi parang proving yourself to someone just for the sake of getting belongingness, just for the sake of receiving the love that you think you deserve. It's pretty hard actually. It's pretty hard to act na parang, ito nagbago na talaga ako. Tapos hindi pa rin, parang, no, you have to be yourself. You have to show them that you're human, that nagkamali ka in the past, and now, you're trying to improve on yourself. You're trying to correct things that should be corrected. You're trying to help yourself be the person that you're called to be. Lastly, I can't help but share this, but over the 14 weeks, over the 14-day period that I was gone from social media, it was really a season for me to come back to the one who loves me most. And that is Jesus Christ. This is a personal thing, I'm not imposing my beliefs on you. You may think otherwise, but that is the thing that I tried to process in my mind during that whole period. Kasi I was alone. I didn't receive messages from people. Naka-deactivate niya yung social media accounts ko. It was just me and him talking and really getting to know each other. Him reminding me of my identity na I don't have to perform. I don't have to prove myself to others because I am fully known and I'm fully loved already. Na alam niya yung mga pam tendencies ko. And he still loves me. And sa kanya, hindi ko na kailangan magpapansin. Siya mismo yung nagpupursue sa akin. Siya mismo yung tumitingin sa akin with the eyes of love. And I think that's one of the things that most Christians forget. That before anything else, we were loved. It says in John 3:16 nga, diba, na parang, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And for me, that's the point. For God so loved. That's the reason Jesus came here. For us. For you and for me. For us to be accepted no matter what we've done in the past. For us to have a second chance in life. Yun yung point noon na parang He came here to love. Now, what are we doing? What are we doing with that fact? With that known fact that, okay, minahal ako ng Diyos, am I sharing that love to others as well? Love people love. Hurt people hurt. Forgiven people forgive. So I think I'm gonna leave us all with that. Ano yung nagpo-produce natin? Ano yung nabibigay natin sa kapwa natin? Is it love? Is it forgiveness? Is it healing? Is it kindness. Lastly, if you're here and you need healing, I hope that in the coming weeks, you'll be able to understand that you don't have to perform anymore. You don't have to please others anymore because God is already pleased with you. God has already looked at you with love. And God has already called you. Kaya dapat share kasi nga yun yung nararanasan ko eh. I don't know, I think we can end this video by saying you are not alone and you are deeply loved. My name is Shekinaaaah and see you again next week. Bye!